Welcome to the channel, my pack cracking family. Clever Magic Trevor here, and you're still sitting really far away. Let's move in because I like to sit back and relax and enjoy myself when I'm talking. And there's not going to be a whole lot of talking. There's the final row. I thought that middle row of the War of the Spark was fantastic. I thought it was a fantastic row. But you wait for this one. You wait for this one. A few things coming up. You know, the professor came out with a video. I believe it was this morning, and Wizards is coming back out with Fetchlands. I'm a bit confused. Wizards hates Fetchlands. They hate anything that makes you shuffle your deck and slow the process down. And so I'm a little bit confused about where. I guess this is a money grabbing spot. So this is a money grabbing ploy, and apparently it's going to be Secret Lair. I didn't even watch the video. All I did was I saw on Facebook people were talking about it in the private Facebook group that I'm in. It's actually Rudy's Patrons Facebook group, and which Kraken Packs MTG pretty much like forced me to join. I mean, I've been a patron, but I don't do the Facebook thing a whole lot. So that was the thing. But actually, that's a really cool group, and you have to prove you're a patron, and it's not run by Rudy, and Rudy doesn't even have a Facebook account, from my understanding. At least he's mentioned that in a ton of videos. He doesn't like social media. But anyways, they were talking about it this morning, and then the professor had his YouTube, which I'm excited to watch this morning, and then I believe was it Jake and Joel, or I can't remember. I saw another video on it this morning too. Obviously I didn't watch it, but that was the post. That was the thumbnail, and whoever puts out good thumbnails, that's gonna draw the attention. I'm like, ooh, what? Are you serious? So anyways, that'll be interesting. It's from my understanding a Secret Lair, and then there's gonna be something else that's strictly LGS, which am glad they're supporting the LGS. That has to do with Fetchlands too. So I'm not exactly sure. We'll find this out as it goes. This was, I think, from my understanding, just released because nobody's been talking about it up until this point. I did get a few questions about the mystery booster boxes. I did order some. Once again, Kraken Packs MTG kind of... I had said I hadn't ordered any because my LGS is switching locations, and so I wasn't able to order from them. And then the other LGS is ridiculously expensive, so I could have gone to Spokane and tried to figure out a box or two. But honestly, I ordered them online. I got a pretty fair price, a decent number of them. I don't know how many I'm going to open on camera, and I'll tell you if I get a Mana Vault, I'm keeping that for myself. So. But there's a number of other cards that I wouldn't mind having, and we'll see what happens. But I struggle with all the reprints and stuff like that. So and you guys know this. So we'll see what happens as far as that goes. I will open at least one on camera when I do receive them. I don't know when I'm expecting to get them. I think it said like a week and a half or something. It was like 10 days or something. Anyways, so that's a little bit in the future, and then sometime this early next week, I believe Infinite Card Games, who did receive his packs, will be doing a battle, a showdown, the clash of the small channels. Hey, how about that? I'm pretty excited for that. Battles have become probably my favorite videos to film, and because I get so excited to see what the other person pulls, because I don't want to know. Don't tell me until I see your video posted, and then I see if how much I lost by. That seems to be the MO. So anyways, yeah, man, enjoy this row. This box just kept getting better and better. The first row I thought it was fantastic. It just wasn't a ton of value cards there, but very playable cards, man, a ton of playable cards. And then the middle row, that was pretty stacked in my opinion. That was pretty stacked. I really enjoyed that row. But this row, I mean, come on, let me know what you think. Enjoy the video. All right, last row. We're only 2 mythics into this thing, and some of the rares are to be desired. So let's see if we can make this row the the big row. And War of the Spark is getting to that age where I think it's gonna, a lot of the cards are gonna start going up in price. There's still a lot of cards are very playable in other formats. So Rao's Outburst still played from time to time. This doesn't get a whole lot of play, but depending on the deck, it can be a good card. It's really helped me out in one of my decks. So Rao, how did we know? Because we had the Outburst, and now we're getting the Conduit. So I still see him played from time to time. I'm not a big scryer, so I don't use him that much, but about a year ago I had a few decks that I used him in quite a bit, and I don't really play those decks anymore, which is what happens. Mawoo! There's another Vito. Very, very playable, multiple formats. Arlen, okay. And a rare, 18, Ignite the Beacon. That beacon needed igniting. So, yeah, here we go. What do you guys think of War of the Spark? What do you think? I am a big fan of War of the Spark. I've kind of had mixed feelings up and down on this one, because when it first came out, and even now, you open it and you're thinking, oh, I want all these planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are great, and not all of them are great, And so it's kind of an interesting set. So I think it'll age really, really nicely, because usually the ones that are very unique sets age the best. So as you can see, Mythic 207, Nicol Bolas. And I didn't want to, in the last few videos, mention his name, because every time I do, I jinx myself and I never pull him. This is literally the first time I've pulled him out of a booster box. I have pulled him once before, and what was it? I think it was a Planeswalker deck that I happened to get it out of one of the packs. So fantastic pull. Thank you very much. But I don't mention his name. He is the one I don't mention his name, because I never pull him. And I think I've opened about probably 5 boxes. I'll get a Grazer every single time. Johnny's Pride Mate, fantastic card. Not, worth that much. Same with Mayhem Devil, not worth that much. Great playable card. Rare 221, Teferi, Mr. T. Oh my gosh, I got Eternal Bantu, another foil, and it's a foil mythic, and I didn't even expect that in this pack. Can you guys believe it? Okay, so this box is turning out to be really good. I am going to give him his own spot, because I think he's still the most expensive card in the set. So I've been itching to pull a foil Teferi. And I've pulled Teferi a number of times. You guys have seen me pull him, I think, twice on blister packs. So the Spark, very playable. Mawoo, Jiang, and Mythic again, 163. God Eternal Ronus, and that's who I was thinking of. This card is unbelievable, because it's got Death Touch. Everybody gets scared of Death Touch, but when you're a 5/5 with Death Touch, you're in trouble, because I take out some of the big trample guys with these, and then what happens? He goes 3rd down. When he dies or is put into exile from the battlefield, you may put it into its owner's library 3rd from the top. This card is unbelievable. And in my 7 Dwarfs deck, this card, the way I play it and stuff, my gosh, he is mean. That is probably my favorite card, green card, and God around that I play quite frequently. I put him in a lot of decks, but I don't play a lot of green by himself. I typically am green blue, but usually when I add green blue, I usually add red too. That's just how I run my decks, and red splashes in with everything. So, man, this row is unbelievable, guys. Les Etats plating, rare 180, and a Vivian. Are you kidding me? Oh, and a foil mountain. Okay, we just pretty much hit the most expensive cards in the set in the first 6 packs of the right row. Wow, I don't even know what to say. There's really nothing else to get unless they want to give us another foil, another foil rare or mythic, which we've already gotten a foil rare and now a foil mythic. I'll take all the callous dismissals, and I don't know what is up with the callous dismissals being right. Oh, come on, those foils are being next to the grazer, but it happened in the last pack too. So those are 2 of my favorite commons: the ambush, Tentristric Legionnaire, Casminia, rare, 28. Ravnica of War. And I've never noticed that extra writing. Spotlight, Act 1. Interesting. I've seen some decks where this is actually pretty darn mean. Can be a mean card. And I've never put it in a deck, so you guys let me know what you think on that one. This row's getting pretty ridiculous. So, pulling all the good stuff. Pulling out all the stops. We're giving it to you straight. Sunblade, Rally of Wings, Arlen again, and rare number 197, Feathered the Redeemed. And that's still played in standard quite a bit. I think once it rotates out of standard, I don't think it'll see much play. Very popular card though. Very, very popular card right now. I can't imagine what else we need. We pulled a Nissa, pulled a Vivian, Teferi. Man, the uncommons, I'm getting a ton of Desparks. Nahiri, rare, 82, Command the Dreadhorde. I think, what have we pulled, like 3 of these in this box? Common, 128, Goblin Assailant, however you want to pronounce it. I think we pulled 3 Command the Dreadhordes, and 1 in each row, and the middle row I think was the foil one. I could be wrong. I'm wrong quite frequently. And my memory is not the best when it comes to this stuff. Comes to stuff like real estate, oh my gosh, I remember everything. It's ridiculous. 227, Angrith, okay. All right, 216, Solar Blaze. Okay, so you know what? We're starting to cool down a little bit. The top of that row was just unbelievable. I don't even know what else you could hit, really. We're pretty much maxed out on good foils. The only thing I would say, if I can get like a foil Paradise Druid or something like that, like an uncommon that's decent, or a foil Grazer or something like that. Other than that, I think we're pretty much tapped out on great cards. Rare 24, Perhelions second, and that, you know, vehicles are interesting, and this one had a lot of speculation behind it, and just really hasn't done anything. And I think a lot of it is the fact that it's an 8-drop, and people they're putting it in their decks and they're just not able to get it out with any timely fashion, and it just seems to be too late by the time you get that out. So not a big fan of the vehicles. They just don't get a whole lot of player love. It'll be interesting if Wizards does something with the vehicles that make them a little bit more playable, a little bit better. Okay, we get one more Mythic. So we have 4 already. One more Mythic. God Eternal Kefnet. Shoot, dude. We hit some of the better gods. I am ecstatic with this row. We hit 3 gods in this row. We hit the white god, Akatra, or whatever, however you pronounce it, I can't remember. In one of the other rows, I think the middle row, but blue, green, black, got Mr. T, the Nicole Bolas, Raoul is still very popular. I don't play him. Vivian, the Feather, the Redeemed. So, man, good luck picking, guys. Good luck picking, man. We even got Ujin Bolus is, I think it's his brother, in one of the other rows. I think it was the middle row. Regardless, you guys know what to do, and we'll see you then. What did you think? I thought it was fantastic, and I talked a bit more than I wanted to at the first part of the video. So let's just get into giving away cards. And I believe this is the first row of the War of the Spark, the recent War of the Spark opening. So let us see who's it gonna be. Infinite Card Games. That's fantastic. I don't know if you mentioned you wanted a card, but let's see. In fact, while you're doing that, let's see who else is. Jared Wizenhut. Good pulls. Gideon, Ujin, and Ajani. Okay. So Infinite Card Games. Let's see if you actually wrote down, because you do a lot of comments underneath your comments, replies, I should say. Let's see if you actually picked a card. Or you didn't, because otherwise we're moving on and you don't get to win a card. Okay, you don't get to win a card. So the first winner is Jared. He gets the Gideon. Congratulations. Who is it gonna be for winner number 2? Trevor Yarnell. Nice pull. My first pick is Gideon. Sorry, buddy. My second is Ujin. Okay, so got that squared away. Those two, obviously, those were probably my favorite pulls. I got to be honest. Steven Kaiser. Dang, man, you never win. Gideon, Ujin, of course, and Death Horde Invasion. So, Steven Kaiser, you get the Death Horde Invasion. You got to move up. You got to move up in the wins so that you can get your first 2 picks. So, but I got a feeling, you're probably going to be streaking a little bit. Everybody seems to be streaking, and if you go streaking, don't send me pictures, okay? With that being said, exciting next videos next week. Stay tuned. Not only do I have the battle with Infinite Card Games, but I got a couple exciting videos after that. So, thank you everybody for watching this film. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment the card you want. Share it any way you can. Twitter, Facebook. I don't have an Instagram, but Instagram, whatever. Pay it forward to somebody that needs your help. And we'll catch you on the next video.